Disappointing 0-2 day yesterday on the show, but we are bouncing back. Mark Zinno is chomping at the bit, frothing at the mouth. He's not even going to let me finish my intro. Yes, sir. Yes.
Introduction. Listen, disappointing, okay, is like what happens when, I ended up with a bad number at the DMV, right? Like disappointing is when they're out of whatever you went to the grocery store for. What happened last night, okay, was an abortion. It was disgusting. It was completely uncalled for. Look, this is baseball, folks, okay, in a nutshell. What happens on Monday? Zinno goes 2-0, feeling good about yourself. Nope. Because what happens on Tuesday? And thankfully, and I could say this out loud because I'll just be frank with the WagerTalk audience here and fans of the Morning Wager. Nobody bought my plays yesterday, and thank God. And why do I say thank God? Because I went 0-3. I sucked. Let me tell you why I suck, okay? Because last night was the epitome of it. 0-3. My God. I mean, break the broom out, Brian Power, and break it out for everybody once again and show everybody how the broom works when you win, but it also works when you lose, okay? Swept. 0-3. I sucked yesterday. I hope to get it better today. Next time, take out a shovel and hit me in the head with it.
Assuming you're all still listening, if anyone would like to like, comment, and subscribe, we'd love that here on the Morning Wager after that thrilling intro by Mark Zinno.
They like honesty. That's what they like.
They like, and I'll tell you what, Honest Abe, Honest Zinno, same thing to me. Sir, would you like to get into your half of the double play today? It is an early game, so time is a waste, and let's just get right into it, man. NL Central rivals at PNC Park, Cards and Bucks.
Would I like to do it? No. Do I have a fiduciary responsibility to do it? Yes. Okay. I also have a fiduciary responsibility to tell you that Martin Perez sucks. Generally, we've held to this maxim about Paul Skeens Day +1, right? No, by the way, for all you public schmucks who bet on Paul Skeens in the first 5 yesterday, you poor bastards. Anyway, so we're Paul Skeens Day +1. I think we're kind of past the whole emotional high of Skeens, like that being the factor of why they're losing the next day. Most of the reason, the factor why they're losing the next day is because Martin Perez is starting. Martin Perez is god-awful. He was as bad as I was yesterday. 1-5 on the year, 5.6 ERA, and a whip of 1.7. He's gone 4 out of his last 5 starts, not even making it to the 5th inning, guys. That's how bad he's been. He also, the last time he faced the Cardinals, get this, he went 7 1/3. He did give up 7 hits, only gave up 1 run. I always look at those situations and say, it flips. It goes back to the other side. I know that the Cardinals have struggled to hit lefties this year, but I'm going to back him in this spot here against Perez because I just don't think he's very good. Again, St. Louis continues to sort of figure out a way to be better than what they should be. But I also look at Pittsburgh and go, they're not all that great offensively either here. It's going to be tough to trust Matthew Liberatore, but let's roll the dice here. And we'll take the St. Louis Cardinals here as a short underdog against the Pirates.
Smash that like button if you're rolling with the Cards with Zinno. You mentioned emotional highs there, Mark. I might be high because I'm going to bet the Seattle Mariners today. Now, I'll do so in the first 5. I'll tell you what, man. This Seattle Mariners lineup scores about as much as I did at the bar in 2009. But nevertheless, okay, I think with Luis Castillo on the mound.
That was a good year for
me. I went to bed lonely a lot, on this end. Anyway, I digress. We will not be going to bed lonely tonight, number 1, because I'm married. Number 2, because we will be putting some money in our pockets, hopefully with the Seattle Mariners in the first 5. Castillo, like all the Mariners pitchers, great at home. He's opposed by Griffin Canning. Griffin Canning is not good, again, so we're much like Mark. I'm fading a bad pitcher. And have you been following this series? I know you are because you were on Seattle last night.
It was one of my losses. Rub it in.
Well, okay, all right. Hold on. I had it too, all right? The Angels.
I went through that whole spiel in the beginning, so we didn't have to recount the horror that was last night. You decided to bring it back up.
I guess what I said, have you been following along? I meant it rhetorically. Anyway, okay. The Angels have scored 8 runs in the last 2 games against Seattle. almost all of it has been a result of cheating. Only 2 of the 8 runs have come about because of a hit. Half of their runs scored in this series have come on errors, on throwing errors. They scored 4 runs on throwing errors. They had another one on a walk last night, and then they had another one 2 nights ago on a sacrifice fly after a double steal. I should probably just bet the under here, okay, because Seattle can't score, and Castillo's great at home, and the Angels, almost all their runs have been fraudulent in this series. But I bet Seattle on Sunday. That was a win when they were looking to avoid the sweep against Houston. They're looking to avoid a sweep at home again today against the Angels have beaten the Mariners 5 straight times, Mark. How does that happen? Seattle, if they're going to win today, it's on the arm of Castillo. First 5, lay the half a run with Seattle.
One of the more shocking things. You said 3 shocking things in this whole breakdown here. One, that the Angels have beaten Seattle 5 straight times. I don't know if they've beaten anybody 5 straight times this year. That's number 1. Okay. Number 2, you liked in being married to being something that's good. That's never the case. And number 3, I forget what the third one was already. You made me forget. It was something after you being married. And, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, the fact that the Angels have beaten somebody 5 straight times might be the most incredible thing about this baseball season I've heard.
Yeah,
they suck.
They're not a good baseball team. They're horrible. No. They're a bottom 5 team. They've been outscored by almost 100 runs this year. I got to run differential reference it still. All right.
Good job.
Our double play is Mark riding with the Cardinals. Full game. I am riding with Seattle minus a half run in the first 5. Comment down below with your favorite Major League Baseball bets for Wednesday. Oh, by the way, if you would like to hear Mark and I talk more MLB, you're in luck because we're going to be on First Pitch, the dynamic duo on 2 shows on the show. I'm also on WagerTalk today. I'm working overtime here on the thing. I know just that Joe Ranieri is crying behind the scenes now.
There's nothing better than a chance to suck twice.
Well, I'll have a chance to suck 3 times, I suppose.
There you go.
Anyway,
well, we already know you do.
Anyway, we are not going to suck 3 times today. Okay, the double play, feeling good about it. And now it is time for our show best bet, Mark Zinno. The Subway Series, near and dear to your heart. Garrett Cole on the mound for the Yankees. I think he can handle his half of the equation and shut down the Mets. I will now turn the microphone over to you because you have a lot of passionate thoughts about your Pinstripes and their ability to score in this game.
I would like to preface this by telling you the rage texting and phone call that Brian Power got around 8 o'clock last night, screaming that why didn't I take the Yankees Mets first 5 under, like I said to in our pre and post show meeting. But yet I was scared off by the fact that it was juiced to the over like insane. It was like minus 130 to the over, and it was even money to the under. And it just sort of sent off one of those alarm bells like, hey, maybe not get involved here. But here's the deal. The Mets lined up their rotation to pitch 2 left-handers against the Yankees. Why? Because the Yankees can't hit lefties. Last night it was Jose Quintana. Tonight it's Sean Manea, who looks like a life-size Cabbage Patch doll of a girl. That said, the last time he faced the Yankees, he went 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs. That's what he does. He looks like a life-size kid. It's like a cabbage.
That was a cheap shot.
I'm just saying that's what he looks like. Yeah. I don't like guys named Tobias, and I don't like guys who look like life-size Cabbage Patch dolls. So, but that said, the Yankees can't hit lefties. They just flat out can't. Not only can the Yankees not hit lefties, but 7 out of the 9 guys in the lineup can't hit, period. I mean, have you seen DJ LeMahieu? What a hump this guy is. I mean, Ben Rice has 6 home runs on the year. 3 of them came in 1 game. The rest of his batting average is 185. This team sucks. It's poorly constructed. They can't hit. They can't hit lefties here. So, long story short, Yankees, Mets, first 5 under 4.5. Show best bet. Book it.
Love it. Love it. No, not expecting a lot of runs in the Subway Series. Comment down below with your thoughts on that. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to smash subscribe. Very easy. You just click the button that says subscribe, and you won't miss any of our exclusive sports betting content. Of course, my show every Monday through Friday, giving you 3 free plays in baseball. We'll be doing it all summer long. It'll be just a matter of time before I see you again, Mark, on First Pitch. Until then, I think we need to go out with the jingle. Again, there's only one way
I don't
for
even
this
think
show.
she can save us.
Oh, I think she can. Patty can always save us. We need to play the original video, by the way, at some point again.
No.
But
Listen, it's the opposite of what I picked yesterday. You would have one of those sloppy parlay.